recorded.
All right, I guess that's my key. Mr. John, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, Sam, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead and take it away.
Hey, thanks so much, Sam. I mean, again, I know we've been doing this for a little over almost 3.5, almost 4 years now. So I appreciate you being with me that long. And tell your wife thank you again for letting me borrow you tonight. But again, what we want to talk about is really something that everybody on this call really needs to understand. The key to social media, the key to marketing, everything is set up. In the industry of marketing, the biggest challenge most people have in marketing is finding leads, finding qualified prospects. And so one of the challenges we faced in 2009 was we really found that most companies that were buying leads and most companies that were doing everything from flyers to sending text messages to, being in a position where basically they can't find a way to find new customers because social media changed everything. 20 years ago, emailing wasn't really, it really wasn't there. People who could do emails were very limited. Back then, emails were a scary thing. People would say, oh, don't get on that because if you get on the internet, people are going to steal your identity. Then, if you go a little further back, people were doing drop mails, they were doing flyers, they were doing, putting posters up on telephone poles. I mean, that's, if you're old enough to remember when telephone poles would have 10, 15, and 20 posters, because that was a form of marketing. Even if you remember telephone booths or telephones on the side of the 7-Elevens, people would advertise on park benches. People would advertise in telephone booths. That's the world that we used to live in. But in today's world, social media and the invention of the smartphone has changed everything. Well, I'm John Rustin. I'm the International Marketing Director for Nexus Partners. And as you see on the screen, I've been in this industry for 30 years. My background is basically in marketing and sales and software development. On the international scale, I've run companies out of China. I've been CEO, been in a lot of executive positions. But the specific thing I love the most is marketing and new technology. So what we're going to talk about tonight is a change in the ability for people who may not feel that they're good marketers to be able to aggressively not just provide technologies for lead generation, but technologies that can help you create lists, technologies that help you increase your sales. If you're on this call tonight, I'm going to give you a couple seconds. You may want to grab a pen and paper because some of the things I'm going to go over tonight probably can help you in your own business. If you're not a part of our company, that's fine. We feel that sharing is caring. So if we have a technology that can help you build your business, or we have a technology to help you build your Nexus business. If you're in Nexus, thank you for being a part of our family. If you're not in Nexus, I want you to look at this and understand that Nexus partners and the Nexus ecosystem. The ecosystem gives you the ability to manage your social networks, schedule messages, publish content, engage with your audience, and measure your return on investment all in one dashboard. So I want to really set that preface right now. If you're a work-at-home mom and maybe you're an artist or you do candles or maybe you do quilts, pillowcases, or maybe you're a work-at-home mom and you create sculptures or you do engineering work from home. You may be a plumber. The bottom line is this. It costs thousands of dollars to hire an advertising agency or hire a social media person to run a proper social media campaign. And what our dashboard does, it gives you the same power as a Fortune 100 company. I want to make sure you understand what I said. Our dashboard gives you the same power as a Fortune 100 company. If you want to write that down, please write that down as a note. Our dashboard gives you the same power as a Fortune 100 company. I'm going to play a quick video. Let's see if it'll play and you can hear it.
Welcome to the Nexus University ecosystem. Social media has trapped us into the never-ending logging into multiple websites. Nexus ecosystem solves this problem. Our dashboard allows you to sign in online in one place without the hassle of signing in so many social media accounts. Our ecosystem allows you to reach people in your local community. You also can customize the city, state, and country where you wish to find customers. The ecosystem provides you the ability to do mobile social media marketing in any area, everywhere smartphones are used. Our automated system works for 24 hours a day and 365 days with just one click to start posting content on all social media and blogging channels. It creates customers for you, it markets for you, it blogs for you, all on one dashboard. For as little as cost of a daily latte, you can get started. Save time, save money, automate it. Thank you for watching.
So think about what she said. Save time, save money, and get automated for the cost of a latte. Now think about it. If you own a business, this actual training tonight, I want you to think yourself as a CEO of your company. You are the boss. You are the person, you're the head jefe. You are the person in charge of how all sales and marketing happens. You're in charge of all content. So what do you do to use social media to promote your business? Well, let's say you're selling a widget. What's the first thing you do? Well, you have to have a widget. So you create a widget, and now you've got this widget. It's magical. It does all kinds of things. So what do you do first? See, most people say, well, run an ad in the paper. Well, people don't really read newspapers anymore. Then people say, well, go build a website, okay? You know there's over 900 million websites on the Internet that are considered commercial sites or small business sites or one-page landing sites that provide small business. How do you take your widget and you build a website and have any success in marketing? I want you to really think about it. You're the CEO of your company. What would be the first thing you would do? Now, while you're thinking about that, I'm going to read some more on our site. Reach local people in your city, state, or country. Imagine having your widget, having a system that can reach people in your local community, in your state, and your country. So imagine you're that CEO, you're trying to promote your widget. Also, look at what it says on the screen. Monitor and follow topics on Twitter real time. Now, we know Twitter has become a very powerful communication tool thanks to certain people. But again, Twitter is a news feed that everybody reads. So if you could put your widget, imagine this. If you could put your widget on Twitter and your widget has a website, what if you had the ability to capture people's attention on Twitter and say, my magic widget does this, okay? So now you're able to reach people real time, but here's a problem. How do you know those people are local? How do you know they're interested in what you have? So again, even if you put it on Twitter, that person could be in Albania. That person could be in Africa. You here living in Dallas or Atlanta, wherever you live, you need a technology that will actually customize. Let me give you an example. Your widget has to sell. So the problem is social media has so many accounts, just like the young lady in her video says. Most people in business do not know where to start. So what we created is a click, save your content, marketing system that works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, in 230 countries. Now think about that. What would you pay? Now we know it's the price of a latte. She said it in the video. What would you pay if you're a CEO of a company and you don't have to hire 10 or 15 social media experts and you have a product that for the price of a latte will do what a $50 or $60 or $70,000 department would do? But here's the great thing about it. You're running your business from home. So let's look at the new bio site. That's the first thing you see is, a complete sharing economy system. So the key is whatever your widget is, you can share it around the world. Also, earn Bitcoins for building your business, close more leads, grow your business. So here's the interesting thing about that. Do you know anybody or have met anyone who owns a business? If you had the ability to use a platform like this and receive it for free, would that be a good business? Yes, it would. But let's look at some of the features here. Let's look at what the actual system does. So basically, if you look at all the social media sites and the Twitter sites, the Pinterest, the Facebook, Pinterest has almost 84% women on the site. So if your widget makes women's hair grow or maybe their face look younger, guess what? You really probably want to promote on Pinterest something for ladies. If you're trying to reach the millennials, you really need to do Tumblr. I'm telling you, Tumblr, the average age person is about 22 to 27. YouTube, put your video out there. Make something happen for yourself. You can do RSS feeds. You have Google+. You have LinkedIn. If you want to market to more of a professional, maybe your widget makes, executives look better. Maybe your widget, whatever your magic widget does, if you're going to market on LinkedIn, you're marketing to more professional. And the great thing about LinkedIn people, they say that 87% of LinkedIn people have at least a credit score of 580, almost 600. No, it's a very strange thing. They said less than 6% of people on LinkedIn have below a 600 credit score. Now, I don't know if that's true, but again, if you're marketing something, you want them to use a credit card, and you know that most people on LinkedIn are management level, executive level, and CEO level people, then that's something you may want to sell a higher product with. Again, Riddick and the other services are just for branding, but the great thing is there's over 100 social media sites that will work for you. I'll just play this little video while you're looking at the screen. All the sites that you see in the screen are basically sites built in. So we have the world's greatest dashboard, and it gives you the world's greatest marketing team, which is you. So again, instead of having to hire a social media person, all that, the dashboard does it all for you. The biggest benefit is that if you read the site and look at all the features on our dashboard, which we're going to look at in a minute, you'll understand why if you're in any business, this dashboard can change your business. The other thing about our company, we want your business to blast off. Now, let's just talk about this. The only way you're successful in business is to generate a profit. A lot of people say, well, I'm the CEO of my company, and I'm just doing it because I really, really want to help people. That's not why you start a business. That's called a nonprofit. In the business world, your company cannot exist if there is not a return on investment. So our job with our system is to teach you how not only to blast off your company, but make your company profitable. One of the other things we do, which is not normal for our kind of company, is we, being in the Bitcoin industry, we'll even give you a loan. Yes, you heard what I said. We'll even give you a Bitcoin loan. We give affordable loans, no hustle, no bank needed. Most people know what Bitcoin technology is. But again, you can get a loan from us for 6 weeks to 5 years. We're with a partner out of Germany that'll do that. Why work with anyone else if we're the ones helping you finance your company? Here's a great thing. If you are a power seller on eBay or Amazon, you will be approved within 24 hours for $10,000, $25,000 of Bitcoins. Our company in Germany will put in your wallet within 3 to 4 days. But again, that's for power sellers on eBay and persons that have really a great Amazon store. Low-interest business loans. Could you imagine a marketing system that will actually finance your business with up to 1% interest a month on a loan? Application takes 15 minutes once you're a member in our company. We've done 1,700 loans already, and basically you can pay 1 to 3% origination fee on your loan if you get funded. I mean, we cover 100-plus countries, and here's the great thing about it is there's no need. What is this? There you go. There's no need for you to be in a position where you worry about banks, because this comes from a Bitcoin supplier. So the great thing about us is over $1.4 million our partner company has generated giving people Bitcoin loans. So that's why we're not like everybody else, just talk about selling you some marketing system. We're actually here to help your business. Same thing with testimonials. If you go to testimonials on our site, we have testimonials in Spanish, we have testimonials in English, people who've already used our services and have had benefit from it. So again, I don't want to play these videos, but some Chinese lady, a Chinese gentleman, Spanish gentleman, our system basically has already given us the ability to help people and really change their lives. Again, lead generation. If you're in direct sales or network marketing, you live and die. This is just keeping it real. You live and die based on enrolling people in your business and keeping retention. So when it comes to building downlines or leads or things that people do in Mary Kay, Avon, New Skin, Legal Shield, Amway, any companies like that, we provide this tool to also build customer sales. We provide this tool also to build sales so that you don't have to do the warm market thing. And that's what we really want to stress with you tonight, that this system doesn't replace the physical interaction between people, but what it does, it gives you a leg up if you're promoting a business, if you're building an organization. Same thing with our lead video. Our lead video says it by itself. Automated building business, increase your sales daily, lead generation. So again, social media dominance on our dashboard. It is social media dominance. I'm going to show you the dashboard. And guess what? We will finance you. So again, we're not like anything you've ever seen, because, yes, we have a dashboard that will actually cause you to have sales, cause you to be able to market your business. But the great thing about what we're doing is we're giving you a platform that enables you to be able to run a multi-million-dollar business from the comfort of your living room. And I'm going back to, we're on training right now. Training is free. And that's the secret to a lot of companies that a lot of people don't understand is if you don't get trained on how to use a system, whether you're selling your widget at home or you're selling Mary Kay, Avon, New Skin, maybe you're a franchise owner and you want to drive traffic to your franchise. Because again, what is our business goal? If you go down here in the gray area on our website, it says, grow your business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with one click. Now, what would you rather do? Hire someone to do everything for you, or you do it yourself, and you'll take 3 to 4 hours a day, sometimes 5 hours a day, to do the same thing our system can do for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, let's switch real quick. If you have teenagers or children of age, what you'll see today is here's an opportunity, too, to put them to work. And I'm going to remind myself to bring that up as we show you the system. But the great thing about our company, that's our corporate number in Puerto Rico. Our stateside number is the 401 number. But again, you'll also, with our company, we have training in Puerto Rico. We'll talk about that briefly. But the bottom line is we're giving you a multi-million-dollar platform that can build any business, okay? As long as you use the tool, it can build any business. Let's talk about why us again. Why us? Because we teach you to get automated, get paid, and no matter where you are, if you're on the beach and you're using our system to sell your widgets again, your skincare, your weight loss, even if you're selling our Nexus University education course on cryptocurrency, could you imagine having a technology, because our university sells training for cryptocurrency. Everybody's heard of Bitcoin. So our job as a company is to provide tools for our people, but also I know other people may want to use it for their own business too. So the ecosystem, if it's promoting your business and making sales for you, why couldn't you be on the beach somewhere in paradise and the system's doing this work for you? think about it, it's beyond borders. We'll finance your company. We'll give you an interest rate that's low, and guess what? You only need a bank account. So could you imagine paying for a system that doesn't cost you anything? The great thing about our platform is we're giving you Bitcoin. When you get Bitcoin, you can buy our classroom training from our Nexus University. You can use Bitcoin to pay for your system. You can use Bitcoin for everything associated to our company. But the biggest benefit, this is the biggest benefit for you, is that this system is live, okay? What I want to do real quick is just click on our actual system, and we'll go there in a second. But what I want to really do is highlight something. Before we go there, I'm going to highlight something on the new bio site. Our products are very unique, okay? And we only have 6 products on this site. Our e-commerce product basically is unique because it's a $2,400 product, but here's the thing that makes it worth it. You have over 100 social media accounts, all the mobile marketing, Instagram, email, everything you would pay for. This is a one-time payment, and it gives you all of this. Plus, it gives you the application to be financed. And like I said, if you have at least a 580, 600 credit, we can get you $10,000 to $25,000 loan. We also give you 2,000 free Nexus coins. We own our own coin. Our coin's at 10 cents a coin. In the near future, our goal is to have it up from $50 to $75 a coin. So we give you a free gift, but the biggest thing is Nexus certified training. We do training online and offline. We'll help you get certified in the cryptocurrency business. Plus, if you have an Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or Shopify account, we also train you on how to use our system. You can cross-pollinate our actual university training or your widget. Whatever your product is, we'll teach you how to grow yourself. And this is just a one-time purchase. So again, that's why if you look at what this is worth, that's worth probably $8,000, $9,000. Or for people who just want to use the system and use basic services, it's a $1,295 purchase. But again, we're still helping you get financed if your credit's correct. Or you can just pay for it, take courses. We give you cryptocurrency courses. We help you understand it. We'll even drive 150,000 unique visitors to whatever website or business you have, including your Nexus website if you're a Nexus member or Nexus partner. So one of the things is, for people who just want to use the system, this is a pack. It's an eco pack, economy pack. You get to use the social media management platform, but the key is it's just a monthly fee of $69.95. So if you think about it from a business point of view, this system sells for as much as $499 a month. So the pricing we have for you is special so that you can not only afford it, but we can show you that if you refer people to our program, 5 people, you refer 5 people, the system's for free. So again, Executive Platinum is for those people who really want to build their business. You have a real need to build a big business. The other thing with the Executive Platinum, we'll even let you private label our system. So if you represent another business, another company, not only do we teach you all the things about Nexus University, Nexus Spotter, Nexus Cryptocurrency, but we have an office in Puerto Rico that we have a location where we do a certified training, not just on a system, but on all of our training through the Nexus University. We also, again, will help you with the application for your loan if you choose to go that route. In fact, I'm going to play a video real quick. The video shows our office in Puerto Rico. Our office is the building to the left with the actual painting on the side. So if you can see straight through the lagoon where my mouse is, that's our office in Puerto Rico. So whenever you basically refer people to our business, more people you refer to the company, to the marketing system, will actually pay for you to go to Puerto Rico. Quarterly, we do training there. And the great part about it, you don't bring anything but a toothbrush and a pair of clothes. We pay for your airline ticket. We pay for your hotel. We also pay for your food. Last time we took about 62 people. We took them to dinner at the Sheraton Casino. We ate at Texas de la Brazil. We had a great time. So again, our company's not really like anything most people have seen, but the biggest benefit is that you choose what you do. $997, $697. Go back and look at these products, and you'll see in the products what the value is. But the thing I really want to stress, let's go back, is everything we do in our system has a 7-day free trial. What we teach you is if you give this away for 7 days, once somebody comes to the system, this is where you log in. Login.nexusecosystem.com/login. So let's look at what this system is right now. Okay? Let's look at what you're actually using to build your business. This is a dummy account, okay? So the first thing you see in our system is welcome to the Nexus ecosystem. If you have a business, then you would put your business name right here. Remember, you have a widget company. You're the CEO of your widget company. So you put your widget company here. Look at this right here. You could be in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Auckland. I mean, every country in the world, pretty much, can use our system. So if you're in... So basically, if you're in a country and that country is Greece or anywhere like that, you can use this system anywhere in the world. So one of the benefits I want everybody to understand is this system can be sold, again, in 230 countries, okay? So again, you put in whatever your time zone is. See how to adjust the time zone? If I go and I put somebody in the system in India, see the time zone? See, it'll adjust the time zone to wherever I'm at. So again, every business, including your Nexus University business or whatever business you represent, can use this anywhere in the world. And here's the great thing about it. When you're in the system, if you refer other businesses to the system, when they pay for their actual membership, it's an affiliate program. This is not an MLM. We pay you a commission, which we'll talk about in a minute. But again, that's the first thing you see. When you log in the system as a brand new person, you have a complete tutorial model. So again, looks like you don't have any message because you're brand new in the system. So when you log in here, the system walks you through a tutorial. It shows you all the information to add to activate and update your account. So the great thing about this system is you don't need somebody teaching you how to use it. The system walks you through everything. You can make suggestions. I mean, look right here. C Topic recommends, on Twitter. So again, you can go on here and basically choose a topic to promote on Twitter. And here's the great thing about it. Remember your widget business or your Nexus University training? You can go on here and basically, like right here, wealth management. Or you can go back up here, Forex market. We know people in Forex love Bitcoin. Or maybe you have a program that, let's say you want to be the next hip-hop artist. Do you realize with this system, if you have an MP3, you'll be able to blast it out to all social media sites to get traffic to see if you're trying to sell yourself to get a contract with a studio. Imagine having 2-3 million people download your MP3 because of our system. All these are recommendations, but remember, you own your own company. So the great thing about our product is it's incredible. Now, feeds, you saw that. You also see my content, which means you can create your own library. Remember, you have a widget business. If you have pictures, if you have videos, you can create your own library here and disperse that content out on the internet. Same thing with contacts. Let's say you have an email list. You can actually import your email list. You can put your contact in, male, female, occupation, gender, contact type. So again, if you're going to create a list, see right there, she or he could be a lead, an account, someone looking for the opportunity, a colleague, strategic partner, affiliate, friend, family, or vendor, or other. So again, you can actually create a database of your own. See, I'm John Demo. This is a demo account. So I don't have anything in here. But again, you see how this system can build leads for you, phone numbers, a URL. How about social? Did you meet them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram? You can write a quick bio on that person. Now you have an actual customized lead that you didn't buy. I'll show you that in a minute. You can put notes about that person. Well, I talked to John 3 times this week about the business. He said to give him a call in 2 or 3 days. Let me go back and look at my notes of our conversation. Then you have your mailing list. You can attach that person to a mailing list and now email them from the back office, which is excellent because, again, right here you have mailing lists. You don't have any in the dummy account, but see right here? It's a CSV file. If you have pre-existing data, you can load your data back here, and basically now you just created a contact list. So the great thing about that is you're in a situation where it's very important for you to understand that, that's interesting. Let me see, she can't hear us. Okay, should be able to hear now. So going back to the point, when you create that content list, the biggest thing for us is, we're in a situation where, again, whatever you're selling, it basically can be sold through having lead lists. So the advantage for us is, for you, the person using the system for your business, is you can create customized lists. You can import CSV files. The benefit is you're not limited. So why would you ever pay? Think about this. Why would you pay for constant contact? It runs you anywhere from $99 all the way up to $299, up to $400 a month, and it comes with this service for free with it $69. So the biggest benefit is on the training and everything else, we can help you do things here that are worth thousands of dollars. Same thing right here, Report Hub. If you want to look at reports, you can go down here and look at your reports. Now, because this is a brand new account, there's really no reports to see. But if you look to the left, I want you to look to the left right here. On the left side of your screen, you basically have engagement. So if you've been using this to do marketing, this system gives you an engagement file or data file. If you're looking at the screen right now, you can see how many people engage in your marketing. An engagement report can be printed out as a PDF. You can see how many people in your audience, how many people posted engagements. You can see how many people mentioned whatever you're promoting online. Also, audience growth. In the middle, and I remember this is a dummy account, so there's no real activity here. But if this was your account, you can see how many people clicked on your links, how many people engaged your site, how long people were on each page of your site. So if you're selling a product, and if you hit refresh right here, the system will refresh itself to show you the data that actually is being used. In fact, let me give you a live example. I want you to see a live example of data and what it looks like in our other system. So example, that system, that's a dummy account. Now this is a live account. So when you look in this account and I go to reports, going back to, I want you to see the difference between a dummy account or live account. When I click on reports here, what happens is it's going to generate me a report. You see these dots in this report? It tells me that on December the 11th, there was basically 98 people, or December the 12th, there were 98 people that basically clicked on a post or a link. Now it shows me down here that at 100, look at that, 150% engagement, I didn't have an audience, so I was pushing out. But someone else took that information and re-mentioned it 15 times. But the message volume was 4,520. So even though this was last year, you basically run reports like this all day long. And you even can do the reports based on Facebook, based on whichever social media site you want to check. So you can check in a live data feed and physically see your scorecard, so to speak. And basically, you can go back in time, you can go forward, you can go backwards. But this is a report from last year, giving just examples of what your data would look like. But if we jump back over into the ecosystem, basically what happens is get right back here. This is a demo account, so there's no data to be seen. See right here in this chart, content habits. You actually can track habits of what people say and what people do and build a profile. If you look to the left, you can do that with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, LinkedIn, monitoring YouTube, and going back to my point, you have complete control of your social media marketing, period. You can download the data, you can create data files all in one place, and you never, ever, ever, ever have to log into those websites again because you can control all of them back here. So again, that's a huge thing for creating reports, your data reports. Now let's look at services. Now, I want to make sure everybody can see my screen, okay? On my screen, let's see, I wonder, let me tell her to redial that. Let me tell her, enter. I want to make sure everybody's getting this. There you go. So going back to, when you look on your screen, this is the social media. These are the most popular social media websites in the world. And you remember I said it's simple. You click an ad. All you do is click here and add it to your dashboard. You never, ever, ever, ever have to re-log in these sites again. Now think about it. If you can post your information from here on all of these sites with one post, why would you want to be able to sit down daily and have to be posting and marketing on each one at a time? I mean, imagine if you were selling a product and you physically can just set it and forget it. That's what we teach with our Nexus ecosystem. Set it and forget it. If I want to sell classroom training, I would sit down with my link, put a description into the post, and have it go out maybe once a day, twice a day. But the great thing about this is these are recognized as the top social media sites to advertise on. So what would you pay? I mean, I want you to think about this. This is millions of dollars in development since 2009. We first started putting the system together in 2009. Currently, our parent company that helped build this with us has 2.7 million users on the network. So think about this. Around the world, this system has been used since 2009, and we've improved on it every year. So that's social media service. Now watch the screen change. Now I clicked on blogs. So I went from social media to the top blogs in the world. Again, the system gives you the ability to set it and forget it. But when you talk about marketing, you can press one button and reach 90% of the internet. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to make sales. I'm not guaranteeing that people are going to ring your phone off the hook. But what I'm saying is, if you can reach 90% of the internet with a platform, this is really a special this is the most powerful dashboard in the direct sales industry, period, from Nexus. And the biggest thing about the partners in Nexus, we want to give you the most powerful tools. We want to give you tools that can change your life. And that's why this dashboard is no joke, because, again, the millions of dollars spent to build it to this point since 2009, now we're giving it to you, and we're giving everybody the ability to use it for free for 7 days. Think about that. There's Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook Cover, Facebook Album, Flickr, Mobi, Scrib, SlideShare, and YouTube. I'm talking YouTube, 122 billion views a month, and it's built in here. And if you just click a button, add your YouTube account, create some content, schedule it to go out, and you're reaching 99% of the internet. That's how big this system is. Let's talk a little bit about bookmarking. The top bookmarking sites in the world are built in here. Again, this is something that's so unique that nobody that's your competition will be able to keep up with you. Monitoring is huge. When you click on monitoring, just to give you an example, okay? When you click on monitoring I want to show you something. When you monitor, you pick the country you want to monitor keywords. Let me just put a word. I'm going to put in Bitcoin. So basically, this is what I'm looking for. My description has had one of these terms. So I'm putting in Bitcoin again. Has any of these terms. Optional, I'm going to put in Bitcoin again. So what am I doing? I'm not going to put doesn't have these coins in right here. Exclude mentions of curse words. I can make sure that anything I pull up has no profanity in it. Same thing. I'm going to pick, let's say I pick China. Say I want to, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to pick Hong Kong. I'm going to go to Hong Kong. Okay? There you go. So I'm going to go to Hong Kong. See where that showed Hong Kong? You see how right here this changed? The latitude just changed at where I put in. So I'm going to show you this one more time. Let me put in France. I'm going to put in Paris. I want you to watch in the screen, the latitude satellite just changed. So when I go locate, boom, it just zoomed in on the latitude and longitude in France. Anybody in France that mentions the word Bitcoin on the internet will be sent to me. I can look for daily posts. When someone says Bitcoin, it comes to me. I can look for positive. I can look for negative. And the great thing is, if I have a team of people, I can put my team of people in here, everybody's email address, and we can share everything that comes out of France on the internet that uses the word Bitcoin on all social media sites. So I can share this with an entire team and just put commas around their emails. Now you talk about powerful. When you can pick a country and you can take that country and isolate the topic you're wanting to research online all the way down to a city. So our monitoring program is incredible. And again, you won't find a system that can do the things I'm showing you because, again, this is millions of dollars in the development since 2009. Mobile apps, same thing. Mobile apps are very important to understand. You have Facebook Loader, Facebook Connect, Reconnect, Twitter. The good thing about this, look at this right here. Automatically welcome messages to new followers. Reply to people who mention specific terms. So if I add this Twitter account here and someone says Bitcoin, this right here would search the Twitter feeds and make that person my friend. Automatic repost Twitter based on specific terms. If this one right here is turned on and you mention Bitcoin, it'll retweet it for my account. And I don't have to do anything. This will actually build a Twitter following for me, and I don't have to do anything but turn it on, set it, and forget it. And everybody's going to think that I'm trying to be their friends. Everybody's going to be like, this guy's great. He just followed me because I said Bitcoin. But it's software. We as a society have tools that will eliminate all these calls, teleconferencing, going to see people, knocking on doors. People are on their mobile phone. Everything you've seen tonight is mobile phone centric. So again, if you have a business and you're not using a platform like this, then you're using the caveman analogy like the guys from Geico. The key is Slack. Slack's one of the fastest things growing as far as a social media app right now. Again, back to rebranding too. I'll stop with this. If you have a business or you want to brand it in your own name to build your downline in Nexus University, we can do that too. But here's the beautiful thing. This right now is 100% live, and the way you make money with this is you give it away for free. I promise, if you give away enough free accounts and people upgrade and they join Nexus University and everything we're doing, even in your own business, think about this. If I have a client and I found them on social media, then I can use keywords to specifically find that client. You don't have to be a part of our company, but you can use this technology to launch anything you're associated with. Last thing I'm going to show you today, I know it's a lot of information coming, and I know I'm used to it, so I apologize, but it's a lot of information, but I want you to see search. This is the part right here where I'm going to really show you something. See the word Plano, Texas? When I hit search, I'm searching right now Twitter. Anybody in Twitter on Tuesday, the 16th or the 14th, anybody that basically posted anything on Twitter that said Plano, Texas, or anything like that, you see how it automatically pulled up here? I can physically click on these person's account, and look what just happened. I'm in the backside of Twitter, and I can see everything this gentleman, I can see his clout score too. I can see everything he's put on Twitter. I can go to his timeline. Now, does this person know me? No. I can see everything he's interested in. If this person is interested in something I'm interested in, guess what? I can go down here and reply to him. He doesn't even know I exist. I can save him and put him on a Twitter mailing list because I know he's interested in basketball. So if I was selling basketball or sports equipment, this is the perfect guy if I own a sports company to sell to. But look at all the basketball pictures on his Twitter feed. And I can tell right here, if you look right here too, he's talking about Nixon. So again, probably in a certain political party. But again, this is how powerful this system is. You can use this to build your client base. Even I can show you where the guy lives. See where it says on the screen, location. So again, most powerful system you ever can use to build your business is right in front of you. And I'll just do a simple thing. I know we're in Dallas, so I'm going to look up all the Mary Kay reps in Dallas. Wow. This pulls up every Mary Kay rep around the world. So anybody using the word Mary Kay, if I wanted to sell skincare to these ladies, I would basically read about them first. I wouldn't just throw something at them. I'd go like I'm doing now on the screen. I go to their timeline, read about what they're posting, look at what they mention online, look at their favorites. So I like to know about the person. I mean, you just don't spam them and put stuff out there. But again, you can always drip on this person. You know what they like. You know where they are. So again, when you have a system like this, why would you ever buy leads? Ever. And see, let's look at Mary Kay on Facebook. So I just looked at Twitter. Now I'm searching Facebook for every person mentioning Mary Kay on Facebook. Look at that. So again, if you're out buying leads and paying for advertising and it doesn't work, here's a technology where you physically can engage people based on what they're putting on the internet. So the benefit is, if I'm trying to build a business, and let's say I'm looking for people in Nerium, one of the skincare companies here, and I'm going to go to Twitter and I'm going to look for Nerium reps. Maybe I'm selling skincare or weight loss. Well, guess what? You see how fast that pulled up all these Nerium people talking about Nerium? So if you're in direct sales or you're looking for investments or you're looking for clients, we just pulled up every tweet about Nerium skincare in less than 2 seconds. So again, if you're selling investments, skincare, widgets, maybe you're doing tutoring, this system will give you the ability to profile people based on their, think about it, people worry about privacy, but they put everything about themselves on the web. Makes no sense. I ate a pizza, Joe's Pizza. Hey, yesterday I ate tacos at 3 tacos. That's all going on social media. This tool will give you an advantage on any of your competition. So let's look at some competition. We're in the cryptocurrency business, so I'm going to look up a company called OneCoin. On Twitter, let's see what they have. Wow, 2 more OneCoin arrests. Many trials lead to Bulgaria. Well, going back, that's really not good news, but bottom line is that's a company that those people in that company really need to be educated on a Nexus University training. Why wouldn't it be smart of me building a business to create a list of people who are in a company I know is going to get shut down, no disrespect, but the key is that they need training. So if I'm looking for people in cryptocurrency, I can just put the word cryptocurrency, but here's the thing. Why would I look for somebody who's already in cryptocurrency? Because, again, a lot of people who are in cryptocurrency understand the greatest transition of wealth in the world. But the key is most people don't know where to get educated. So again, you saw I pulled up cryptocurrency on Twitter. Let's look and see what's on cryptocurrency on Facebook. So again, here's a technology where you really can sit in your favorite onesie, create customers, create leads, and basically not have to go buy leads. I mean, for any professional salesperson, this is a tool that's a total game changer. I mean, if you really want to be in sales and you have a social media tool like this, there is no way anybody who's competing with you online can compete, because here's the bottom line. This gives you the entire internet in the palm of your hands. Just look it up. Now let's go to Twitter on Bitcoin and see what people talk about Twitter. So look at all this. WikiLeaks, everything you can think of is here. And here's the bottom line. It's all on one platform. And the great thing about it is, if you sign up for this type of platform and use it to build your Nexus University business, if you use it to promote your Nexus rewards, we're going to be promoting Nexus coins and some things on here heavy, because we're going to dominate the internet. Now imagine, I want you to just imagine with me for a second. If we as a company, or as friends on this call, have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people using a site like this or a back office system like this, do you realize that's worth millions of dollars of advertising? Now, I want to say it to you real slow. If you look at what this system can do, and you're building an organization, or maybe you're relaunching your business, or maybe you're a single parent and you want to make money from home. Maybe you only want to make $1,000 a week, okay? Or maybe you want to invest in cryptocurrency. You want to learn about Ethereum. You want to learn about, why are all these people buying these coins and all this. You can go on here, but you need education. And that's why we'll do these type of webinars all the time. The reason we did this one tonight is really to jumpstart you guys, to give you something you can work with. And it doesn't matter. I mean, some of the people on the call told me they're going to be on the call tonight because they're relaunching their businesses. Some of the people are Nexus members. I'm showing you a way to really do well with Nexus. But at the end of the day, this system, as I showed you, is worldwide. The system is set up so that no matter what business you are in, whether it's a Colossi company like Simon or Roderick, who's a network marketer, or Joseph, who's an investment person, or Patty and the other people, Carl, all the people on this call, Samson, everybody has a need for this system. What you have to do is figure out on your own what you need it for. And I'll give you an example of composing. When you compose something, basically, it'll show you in the window. I'll do it in the other back end. Let's go to a message box. When you're going to write a letter or send a marketing feed out, you create a subject. So I'm going to create a subject called blah, blah, blah. So blah, blah, blah is my subject. I can go on here and take my URL for new bio. Come right back in here, hit URL. I can shorten my URL. I know it's going pretty fast, but I'm just showing you this. I'm going to put blah, blah, blah. So I'm just creating an email. But here's the great thing about it. In this window up here are all the services. So, example, this Winterlight email database has 6,559 people. Maybe I just want to send emails out. I could also send it to Facebook, Google+, Instagram, Foursquare, Facebook, Instagram. So you can have multiple accounts back here. So think about it. With multiple accounts and thousands of people working with you, if you're training people on how to promote your business with this, could you imagine not having to spend $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000 a month by having a system like this where you just click, and basically if you want to schedule it, look at this. You can either send it right now, or you can do it at a specific time, and you can do it all the way to maybe you want to repeat it. So let's say I want it to go out 3 days a week, okay? 3 days a week. I want it to go out Monday, Thursday, and Friday. But here's the thing. But I want it to repeat every 18 hours. But because I plan on being in business for a while. Today is the 17th of May. I want this to go out to 2027. Yes, you see what I just did. I plan on being in business for a while. So I want this to be able to repeat Monday, Thursday, and Friday every 18 hours at 8 o'clock all the way to the year 2027. Remember what I told you in the beginning. This system is a set-it-and-forget-it system, which means that when you use the system, your inbox should look like this. See all these people right here, 12 hours ago, a day ago? All these people are responding to my account, from Twitter to Facebook to this to that. And here's the great thing about it. Even Donald Trump is on my friends list. You see all that right there? We are BFFs. Hey, he's the president. So the key is I wanted to show you that one because, again, I've got feeds that go to probably about 30,000 Twitter accounts. And, again, we're going to teach you how to do the same thing, and it does not matter what business you're in. If you're with us at Nexus University, now you just saw how we will have 1 million students in our company, our goal in the next 36 months. If you own your own business, I just showed you a way that basically you can do this for yourself and your own business. But the most important thing is to understand that, again, on the activation of your account, you have a 7-day free trial. You can sign up for $69 a month, or you can pay for one of the professional training packs. If you're in this to make money, okay, you can also sign up for free. There's no cost to be an affiliate to get paid on the system. You don't even have to buy the system. You can sign up as an affiliate for free. But the benefit is we do pay you in Bitcoin because, again, paying you in the most valuable currency in the world is kind of nice. Anytime someone signs up, you get paid 20% on their product. So if you sign somebody up for $69 a month, they're making $14 a month. So if you sign up and basically sign yourself up for $69 a month or what have you, I mean, let's just do the math. So if you look at how do you get it for free? At $69.95 a month, okay, you divide that by $14 a month. So really you need 5 people for the system to be 100% free for you. Again, I want to show you things like that to encourage you to not only be a part of our company, but use our technology. The other thing is if you plan on making, a little bit more money than that, and you plan on really being a leader in our system, if you have people sign up for the $4,500 level, let's just do the numbers. Numbers don't lie, people do, okay? So if you look at it from this point of view, with our compensation plan over in Nexus and our compensation plan over here, at 20%, every time you refer somebody here, you make $900. And the thing is, why would somebody spend the $4,500? Let's look at this real quick. Not only do they qualify to go to Puerto Rico, but they also get one-on-one training. They get private training. They also get training to teach them about how to use this Amazon, eBay, and any business they have. If they're in Nexus, we also give them 150,000 views on whatever URL they have. So if you're in our business, we give you a patent or a product like this that's worth probably $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 easy because, again, while you're in Puerto Rico, you'll go through training on in Puerto Rico about how to be certified to market this system. You'll also participate, again, free air travel, free hotel stay, free dinner, free training. All you bring is a toothbrush, clothes, and a smile. So one of the things we want to always remind you of when it comes to the Nexus ecosystem, you will not find anything in the marketing world of social media technologies that gives you more power, that gives you more leads, that can grow your business better and faster than our Nexus ecosystem. With that being said, guys, I'm going to stop the recording real quick and then take a couple questions and answers.